So, back with even another video, and also back with my friend again,
Hello there.
whose graphics card is this. So
My old
obviously today I gave to him the 1070, and this is his bag.
It's my old graphics card. It's
His-
a 1050 Ti from MSI. I bought this one about 3 years ago. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically it would be still under warranty, but he lost his
bill. So
the bill, and so no warranty for you because MSI doesn't want to register
Yeah.
warranty without the bill.
It's-
So basically, this card doesn't have warranty anymore, and that's why we're taking it apart, and also putting.
throw it away.
I dropped something on camera.
Linus.
Yeah, I don't even have the Linus shirt on right now.
So we will put Farmer Grizzly.
That not
I cry.
Cryonaut. Farmer Grizzly is
Yes,
the manufacturer.
No, we will put Cryonaut on it. So yeah,
No, start.
it's very simple. We just take apart, take off about 4 screws.
Yeah, so that's like the custom designs from all the board partners are basically just plain simple. Take out the 4 screws around the GPU. Maybe use maybe you also have to take out like 2 to 3 if there is a big VRM setup, but not on the 1050 Ti because it doesn't really need a big one.
What it really makes easy there is that there is no back plate, which is assembled. So as you saw in the 1070, there was one.
Yeah.
It was a kind of mess, I guess.
Yeah, it was even like that the screws from the backplate. Normally you can remove the screws for the backplate like this, but on the 1070 they are from the other side of the board. So you first have to remove the cooler, then you can remove the backplate.
Why
And
isn't
so
this
so
something-
now the warranty sticker is also gone. So this warranty is dead forever.
So
So now you wanna.
basically,
I really want to know how that thermal paste looks now, and also be careful about these 2 cables,
I
so don't rip them out. Oh, that's some old thermal. Oh my
Oh,
god,
fuck.
that looks old.
first, you see,
Oh, there are three cables. What are these 3 cables for?
there are 3 cables on it.
Why 3?
One over here and 2 back there.
Yeah, probably. 1 for the red lights, 1 for the white one. So, fun taking these out.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
just
Bumped the camera.
but I'm not able to
You need my assistance. I can hold the card for you so you can take out the...
no, it's
Okay, you're fine.
I'm fine like this. So we just took out this first cable.
Which is probably for the white LED.
Then we
Ooh.
that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to pull on the cables. You're supposed to take off
Yeah.
that plastic piece, but it's really difficult to do so. So I
So-
always end up pulling on the cables
I
and
guess-
telling everyone not to do so. Do as I say, not as I do.
I just bumped the mic again. Like
I can
last
try
one.
to edit these out. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work because that's really soft metal.
yeah, it works.
Well, it seems to work. I'm gonna write down that I write down that because I've never done this before. Never had that idea.
So
Now the heatsink is separated.
now we this it's have
And I'm kind of surprised to see these 2 thermal pads here. So these 2 memory modules partially got the heat removed out of them
yeah.
by the
but
cooler.
Those both not.
Yeah,
So over here is a little hole. It's
for
this-
the probably
yeah.
what's probably the memory power phase. So like we have 1 choke here, 2 MOSFETs.
so on again
Then-
like the other card we had before. it's 4 VRAM modules from Samsung. You can see it's when the
wait a few seconds, it's gonna focus automatically.
Camera is waiting to do.
Yeah, I can tap it so I can force it to focus, but then the camera is gonna start to.
Now you can see it's from Samsung. It's each one 1 GB, so we have on this card 4 GB of VRAM.
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna I'm gonna take this apart. So I already said that this one looks like it's the memory VRM. So we have 1 choke, 2 MOSFETs, and then over here we have a 3-phase for vCore with 1 MOSFET each, and yeah, basically this PCB is really clean. Like, there's not a lot on there. So if you look like at the PCB of the 1070 or basically all of your Gigabyte PCBs, like Gigabyte shoves these things full of basically everything, and so it's really fascinating to see how clean MSI keeps this PCB. So on the backside it's even more cluttered than on the front, which is I've never seen a GPU that's clearer on the front than on the backside.
And also a really nice thing to see is the heat when it only has 1 heat pipe, it's shaped like this, but it's direct attached to the core.
Yeah, so you don't have an additional layer of thermal interface material for the sinking the heat of the core, so it goes directly into the heat pipe.
Also, the fins who didn't face this way like in other cards, it's really faced this way, so the heat can really get out of the case of the card.
Yeah. So basically what he's trying to say is, if you look at this 780 here, you will see that the fins on this card are oriented this way, and on this they're oriented this way. So the heat leaves the card through the I/O shield or through this side, and not through
and has
through here like
is
this
able
design.
to leave the whole PC. So we'll take this one for a short time away and clean the little core.
Yeah, now you can clean off that disgusting OEM thermal paste. That looks like that's probably rock hard. So after 3 years, and that's how my 780 Ti looked when I first took it apart.
So we will take again some cleaning petrol.
Yeah, cleaning. I think cleaning petrol is the right word. What it says on there, it says Reinigungsbenzin on there, which is German. So, yeah. No, that's enough. You don't have to take another one. A little bit is enough. So that's also a really small GPU. And I'm gonna go get some more fine-tuning stuff.
Okay. So I just clean this up a little bit more.
So I got myself some of these, so I can polish the GPU a bit. I think Q-tips is what they called, but I don't really know. So you already finished cleaning that GPU.
Yeah, but I'm
that's nice.
using a little tool over here to get out the old hard pieces.
Are really careful with these small pieces on the packaging. Like if you knock one of them off, then that's it.
I know. A little bit off screen, just didn't saw this. So basically just polishing again.
Mm.
a little bit. So
That looks really clean.
yeah.
Like if I had the time to invest doing this with a big GPU like a GK110 or a GP104, but I don't know if I would do it, because the teardown videos would be like 1 hour long.
So
But that looks really clean now.
so now you can really a really nice view on the core. See, it's a P107 400A.
GP107. Like
oh,
the G is
just
almost gone, but
yeah.
yeah, like the GK on my 780 is also almost not readable.
Yeah.
So this is a GP107 400A1. So GP107 is the GPU that obviously is 1050 Ti is based on. Also the 1050, I think. I don't think there's a GP108 or something like that. So that's the entry level Pascal based NVIDIA GPU that we have here. That's well, it's very similar to the GK107, the GM107, and basically all the really small GPUs that are like one square centimeter, like this one is probably.
So I'm cleaning off a little bit more dust. Or
Yeah, that's probably just the gunk that was stuck
Yeah.
under the thermal pads.
but it's, like here is a little bit dust. Can also clean it. Yeah, should be work.
So yeah, now you can.
now we will apply some granite.
Yeah. And really be gentle with this one, because it's really like a liquid. So just take a tiny little bit of it. So like, yeah, you can do a little bit more than that. And a bit more, I think. So that's enough,
So just a tiny piece of granite on this. We'll take little tool to. I just bumped the mic again.
Yeah, I think I'm going to edit these out if they are too annoying.
I'm really sorry for this.
Now we gotta see if you also cause such a big tragedy as I always do when I use Cryonaut on something. Because, well, I usually use a lot more thermal paste than I need, and then it gets everywhere and just looks disgusting. So all that cleaning that my friend just did would be a bit pointless. But it looks about right.
Yeah. So after I just reapplied thermal paste.
Yeah, that looks about right. So the cooler will do the rest.
You
Get
can
the imperfections out of there.
put on basically the cooler. First, I would like to do to reassemble to reconnect these little cables. Then this one, but I guess we can do this after we connected the screws. We'll see.
I would connect that first. First you
first
connect,
to do this
so I
one.
can hold the heatsink for you. So you have enough.
So that these fit nice together.
And then you wanna do the.
You have to flip over the card a little bit, like this. So the
Now you wanna do the the card flip, and get the I/O shield hanging off the table again. Oh, that's a bit misaligned what you did there.
no.
Now it aligned itself. Okay. And now
I
we
just-
might have to pull back the camera again so you can see everything. Yeah, we have to. So gently pull it back. So okay, that's it. That seems about enough. And now I can put the 4 screws in again.
And also again in the square pattern, so that the stress on the parts isn't that hard. Not hard.
A for effort. Well, he's learning quick. I think if this new firmware pace is even going to make a difference, because on the full load in the benchmarks, even when overclocked, this card like got to 44 degrees. Never got hotter than that. So maybe the temps will improve and it's going to stay like 35 degrees all the time under full load, which would be really
So,
would be a crazy thing to
and
see.
that's basically it.
Yeah. Pretty simple. Four
Just
screws.
4 screws, 2 cables.
3 cables.
What did I say? 4?
You said 2.
Oh, sorry, 4. Yeah, 3 cables.
I also unlearned how to count on the. If you watch the 1070 video, I say that there are like I count like the VRAM module and like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then like 8. I noticed that there's the 8 gig of RAM on this 1070, and then the same thing with the VRAM. So I'm gonna stop rambling right now.
So yeah, basically that's the end.
Hope you enjoyed.
And
Hope you didn't cringe too much.
and see you soon.